Steve on the street here for Boxcar Universe, and it's May 4th, and may the 4th be with you. And the Force is here with the Electrify Expo, and I am here with BJ Birtwell. He is the CEO and founder of this wonderful expo. BJ, thank you so much for having us here today.
Yep, thanks for having me on. Looking forward to talking with you about all things electric.
Well, it's amazing. We had a chance to walk around and see some of the great exhibits here. Tell us a little bit about your background and how this expo came to be a reality.
I like telling this story because it's not your typical story about people getting into EVs and electric cars, electric vehicles. So I'm a car guy, and so I kind of grew up modifying and tweaking on cars. And I always felt like, hey, I'd see an electric car on the road, and that definitely was not a car for me because I felt like if I couldn't hear the rumble of a V8, that car lacked a soul. And that's how I felt until I actually drove one. And I finally drove an electric car, and I had my light bulb moment. And it was really fun to drive. I really enjoyed it. And I just imagined that there were more people out there like me that had this idea or this conception or this perception about electric cars, that maybe if they had an experience with one, you got behind the wheel of one in a real world environment, maybe they would have a light bulb moment. So that's kind of the genesis of Electrify Expo, and now here we are into basically our 4th year and producing this tour. We're at 8 stops all over the country, 1 million square feet of space of all things electric, grabbing the biggest brands in the world to show people how fun electric vehicles can be of all types, and give them their own experiences. We still have another few stops around the country, so if you're watching this, we do hit Los Angeles and Denver and San Francisco, Seattle, New York, and Austin still this year, so I invite you all out to come experience Electrify Expo.